All right, so we are in lesson 6, all right, but we're actually going to go to the very last page and we're going to work our way up. I just think it's a better structure for the problems that we are going to be looking at. So what we are doing here is day 2, and in day 2 we are dealing with rational numbers. Okay, we've got our fractions that are here, but we've got our variables to deal with as well. So here's what we need to do. When we have a fraction, we know the only way we can add or subtract is if we get a common denominator, okay? But we're not ready to do that yet. We always want to take care of any sort of cleanup that we've got going on. So 2x minus 11, can I do anything with that? No, we can't, all right? No like terms, leave it alone. But if we notice here, we certainly can. We've got our distributive property that is here. Now, here's the big thing that we have to watch for, okay? Big thing here. This guy right there, all right? Watch, all right? Oh, my goodness, do we have to watch? Because this subtraction sign is really a negative sign. And this 3 is really a negative 3 that we are looking at. So what do we have here? Well, I've got the 2x minus 11 all over 4. Minus, and again, I've got my denominator, my 10. But remember, it is really a negative 3 that we are going to be distributing. So we do want to watch for this. So what I'm going to do for right now is I'm just going to distribute the 3. Okay, I hate to show you because we could distribute a negative 3, but I'm just going to distribute the 3 right now. We do want to realize that it is the subtraction sign here. So watch what happens. 3x and then minus 6. So 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 2, 6. There's your minus sign. So now we can go about business as usual. Common denominator, let's go after 20. All right, I'm going to create a little bit more space for myself. All right, so 24 my common denominators. So I need to multiply this by 5 to get there. So I've got to multiply all of this by 5. And then I got to multiply by 2. So I got to multiply all of this by 2. All right. So now, wait a second. Oh, there is stuff to do up here. Let's do our distributive property. 5 times 2x, 10x. 5 times negative 11, negative 55. And all of that's over 20. Minus, all right, and then 2 times 3x, there's my 6x. 2 times my negative 6, there's my negative 12, all over 20. Now, because we have common denominators, now we can do our subtraction. But let's keep in mind, this is really 10x minus 55 minus all of this. All right. Now, why do we have to keep that in mind? Well, what are we going to have to do with this subtraction sign? Yeah, we've got to take the opposite of all of this. So I'm actually going to come on up here to finish things off. All right. So this is a 6x, but it's really a negative 6x. What I really have is 10x minus 6x. And then I've got a minus 55, and then, oh, wait, the opposite of negative, positive 12. Yeah, all of that's over 20. Now I can combine. So 10x minus 6x, 4x. Negative 55 plus 12. I do have different signs, so I'm going to have to subtract, all right, and keep the sign of the larger number. So 55 minus 12, 43. All right, all over 20. There's my answer. So the big thing here is yes, distribute, yes, common denominators, okay, but realize that this subtraction sign, all right, is going to go with all of this like we saw in the previous lesson. All right, so let's work our way back up here. All right, let's see what we got going on with this particular guy. All right, so same thing as before. Can we do anything up here? Absolutely. 2 times 3x, all right, that is 6x. 2 times a negative 4, that is a negative 8, all over 6, minus, all right, and oh, nothing to do. So 5x plus 2, all over 8. Now I can get common denominators. Best choice here, all right, how about 24? So here I'll multiply it times 4, so I got to multiply all of that times 4. Now again, some of you are going to want to do that all at once. I'm not, all right, I'm going to take my steps here. All right, and try not to confuse things together. Now I can distribute. So I've got 24x, all right, and then minus 32 all over 24. And then 3 times 5x, 15x, 3 times 2 plus 6, all of that over 24. All right, now I'm going to come up here. So now I've got the 24x minus 32 minus, and then it's all of this. So the big thing is when it's all of that, we have to make sure that subtraction sign goes to everyone. So it's really a 24x minus a 15x, and then a negative 32 or minus 32. All right, and then minus 6. And again, all of it's over 24. Now I can combine my like terms, and we can finish things. So 24x minus 15x, 9x. Negative 32 minus 6, negative 38. Add and keep the sign. All of that's over 24. Now I've got my answer that's there. So again, a lot that's going on here. And again, if you're skipping steps, that's okay, but remember that's kind of your individual choice. All right. Yeah, no, we got more to do. All right, no, it's okay. Here, if we notice right away, can't do anything, can't do anything, can't do anything. Let's get common denominator. Okay, so could I do these first two and then work with the next one? Absolutely. All right, but I see nothing wrong with everything right from the beginning because I'm noticing my denominators of 3, 9, and 6. So my least common denominator is 18, no, 24, no, 30, 36? Yeah, I think 36 is the best choice that's going to be here. So I'm going to have a 36 minus a 36, a plus, and then a 36. So 3 times what is 36? 12. 12 times 2h? It's 24h. 9 times what is 36? 4. So 4 times h? 4h. Now this is 6 times 4, 6 times 6 is 36. So I got to multiply the 6 times all of that. So what's that really going to be? Well, nothing's going, well, you know what? If you want to, take care of this right now. What is 24h minus 4h? I got common denominators. Yeah, 20h. All right, let's do a little bit here. And then plus, and then again, I have to distribute here. So 6h minus 24, all of that over 36. Now, since it's adding, hey, let's just add. What's 20h plus 6h? That is 26h. I've got nothing to combine with the 24, so minus 24 all over, and then our 36. One of the things that we want to watch for is we can talk about later about simplifying, all right? But the main thing that's going on here is there a number that fits into 26, 24, and 36? Yeah, 2. So we can actually simplify this down so we can divide everyone by 2. It has to go into everyone though, all right? Has to go into everyone. If it doesn't go into everyone, then you cannot do it. So that'd be a 13h minus a 12 over, and then we've got ourselves an 18. That's there. And there's my official answer that we've got. All right. Here's what we're going to do. We're going to hold on to this guy. All right, so we'll just kind of leave it right there. I figure you still had that Narwhal song going in your head, which is why I didn't really give you much other things to go with there. But of course, I'll leave you with it as well too.